how to structure a nonfiction how-to book step by step in about 5 minutes. Let's get started. Number one, you want to have a book title and subtitle for your nonfiction how-to book. Okay, my quick tip of the day for title and subtitle: put the most important relevant keyword into the title and additional relevant keywords into the subtitle. But don't overdo it, because some platforms don't like you stuffing titles and subtitles with keywords. They don't like that. So make it natural, but have the main keyword in the title and the additional relevant keywords into the subtitle in a natural way. Number two, table of contents. After you have the title and subtitles to know the direction, the theme of the book, of the nonfiction how-to book that you want to teach to the readers, you want to have an outline. You want to have a table of contents to prepare yourself to write the book. Even before you write the book, you want to have a table of contents to know the structure in a step-by-step fashion. So make sure you have a table of contents before you start the writing, so you know exactly what to write. And over time, you can adjust and make changes and modify the table of contents, but make sure you have some kind of table of contents to know the structure and the direction of the book, okay, as you write. Number three, as we go a little bit more detail into the structure of the book, I would recommend about 7+ chapters or steps for teaching how to do that nonfiction topic from start to finish in a sequential way. So for example, this is not like the law. Your book, nonfiction how-to book, doesn't have to have 7+ chapters. It can have 5 chapters. It can have 10 chapters. It can have 20. But generally speaking, for beginners, you want to get started. You don't know where to get started. Think of 7. People love the number 7. Okay, it's a lucky number 7. People like it. So just come up with 7 core categories that you can break down and organize your topic into 7 different categories, 7 essential categories, ideally in a sequential way. And those 7 categories can be turned into chapters. Does that make sense? From start to finish, so you can teach the reader in a step-by-step organized fashion. Number 4, inside each chapter, again, this is not the law, but consider having about 3 subchapters, because one big chapter alone can be confusing to the reader. It can be overwhelming. So break it down into about 3 subchapters, so it's in an organized way, so people can having the right see the chapter, but they can see in the table of content, oh, there's a subchapter, subsection about this, subsection about this, subsection about that. So it's taught in an organized way. It's easier to digest for the reader, easier to learn, easier to finish the book, because most people don't even finish the book. So you want to make it easy to finish the book by digesting one golden nugget at a time, which leads to my next point. Have golden nuggets in your book, in your nonfiction book. A lot of nonfiction readers love to read nonfiction how-to books because they want to learn something. So when they see a section in the book that has golden nuggets, golden tips, golden lessons, they get excited about learning something new, even if they knew it, but it's a golden nugget, it's an essential tip. You want to include those and sprinkle those throughout the entire book from start to finish, okay? Golden nuggets, golden tips, whatever you want to call it. Number 6, I recommend you to create a chapter review at the end of each chapter. At the end of each chapter, create a chapter summary or a chapter review that has about 5 bullet points, okay? 3 to 5 or plus more bullet points that summarizes the essence, the essential, most important tips and lessons for that chapter. So people can, after they finish reading, sometimes they daydream when they're reading, they forget what they're reading, and then they read the chapter review. Oh yeah, that's what I was reading. That's what. So you want to summarize and you want to teach at the same time, right? Number 7, after you do all this for the entire book, the book is pretty much done. The next step, 7th step, is create about the author section. A lot of readers, when they're reading the book, they connect with the reader, they connect with the writer, the expert, the author behind the scenes. So they want to know who you are, who the author is. So whether you're an author or publisher, create an about the author section to put in a third put information about the author, where the readers can learn more about the author, other recommended resources, and so forth about the author. Okay. 8th step, tip to structure a nonfiction book is, after the about the author section, the last page can be like a recommended resources section. That's a section where you can list more of your books or your back-end strategy, like a funnel that you have, an opt-in page, an email newsletter, audiobook version, more different books, done for you service, coaching, or any back end product, service, or strategy that you have, you can list it into the recommended resource section so that people who love the book, there's going to be a percentage of them. They want to buy more from you. They want to learn more from you. They want to purchase a higher ticket items. This is where you could put. Again, 8 tips how to structure a nonfiction how-to book step by step in about 5 minutes. To summarize again, number 1, book title and subtitle. Number 2, have a table of contents outline. Number 3, 7+ chapters and steps taught in a sequential, organized way. And number 4, inside each chapter have about 3+ subchapters. And number 5, have golden nuggets through tips and lessons about the topic throughout the book, sprinkled. Okay. Number 6, have chapter reviews at the end of each chapter. Number 7, have an about the author page. And number 8, have recommended resources. If you want to learn more about self-publishing for authors or publishers for all genres, whether it's nonfiction, fiction, or low content publishing, or low content, no content publishing, click the link below the video. Check out my recommended resources to learn more. Like my free email newsletter, go to this website right here, put your name and email address. Okay, you'll get regular tips. You can unsubscribe anytime if you want. Regular tips about self-publishing. If you want to learn more in detail, check out the next page. It shows you an opportunity to get my online course, training, membership site to learn about publishing for all genres. Okay. If you want to get help from me, a done-for-you service, check out my done-for-you service. Whether it's coaching, done-for-you service opportunities to help you publish the book to all the platforms out there, or lastly, an opportunity to write for my publishing brand, HowExpert. If you are interested in writing, becoming a publisher out there, but you don't want to take time, you don't have the time and energy to learn all about self-publishing all on your own, you just want to become an author and get it done without all the headaches, this is an alternative opportunity to become a published author for everyday people out there. I've helped hundreds of people, and I plan to hopefully help a lot more in the future. So click the link below, check out my recommended resources. I gotta go. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.